Hey everybody, today I'm going to be showing you every early, mid, and late game endo farm in Warframe. First of all, you want to take a look at your star chart. If you are just starting out for the very first time, or if you're just starting out, the best places to farm is Cetus and Fortuna and especially the Necrolisk. However, if you are just starting out and you just got to Venus, ignore all Fortuna for now. Do the Cetus bounties. Cetus is easier. It has Grineer enemies, which have no shields and no robotics, and they cannot nullify your abilities, as well as they are just a lot weaker, as the Corpus have stronger weapons. On top of that, Cetus is smaller, so it's easier to navigate and get around than Fortuna is. So, that's why I'm recommending Cetus. And plus, you may be wondering, well, shouldn't Fortuna drop the same amount of Endo as Cetus, or more Endo than Cetus, because it is such a higher challenge? No, it actually doesn't. I checked. If you want, I can show you. But these are the mission types, right? You have Weed in the Grineer, 5 to 15, has the chance of dropping 50 Endo, then 100 Endo, then 200 Endo. But as you can tell, oh, I got out of there too quick. As you can tell, 20 to 40, 10 to 30, and then 5 to 15. The 20 to 40, the 10 to 30, and the 5 to 15, all that, what that just tells you and just tells me at this point in time is all these levels are hard for people who are just starting out. Like, let's say you're a level 8 Excalibur, you're not going to be doing the 20 to 40 by yourself. You're not going to be doing the 10 to 30 alone. You're going to be doing the 5 to 15 alone. You're going to do this one with a buddy, and then maybe this one with 3 buddies or 3 randoms. And then Fortuna, for those of you who have no idea about any of the story, you might want to just listen to this part. You might not want to watch, because there's a lot of spoilers for some of the end game content of Fortuna. We go to Fortuna, we go to Utico, we hit bounties, 5 to 15, 50 Endo, 10 to 30, 100 Endo, and then 20 to 40, 200 Endo. All those levels are the same with, like I said, with the same as Cetus. It's literally the exact same as Cetus. It's just bigger. It has harder enemies. They nullify your abilities. It's just more of a pain to deal with than anything else, right? Then we end up having over here the Necrolisk. The Necrolisk, in my opinion, is one of the best places to farm. You go to Mother, you click on bounties, you go to Force Science, 5 to 15, 150 Endo. 15 to 25, 600 Endo. The 25 to 30 is Strip Mining, which is endless, which gives you 250 Endo plus 15% extra Mother tokens for every round completed, plus 7 or with a chance of having 500 Endo or 750 Endo. This is the best farm for early game players because you're dealing with a lot of infested, which are some of the weaker enemies to kill. Like, they are easy to kill, but they can kill you quick. They are a glass cannon, essentially what the Corpus is. The Grineer hit not as hard as the Corpus, but Grineer take more damage. And the infested take more damage, but deal the most damage. They're also incredibly melee based. There's only a handful that will kill you from afar, so that's pretty easy. So yeah, that's this farm right here. And then as you start progressing through it, you can start getting higher rewards for Endo and all that. So that's pretty good. We go out of the Necrolisk, one of my favorite places to farm, which is going to be mid to late, which is going to be Sedna over here. Naki, Gam, and Vod. They have enemies that drop essentially just mods and or Endo, because Endo and mods take place of each other. So if an enemy drops a mod, that mod has a 50-50 chance to become Endo or a mod. That's how it's rolled. It's rolled, enemy dies, roll for mod, okay, then it rolls again for mod or Endo. As you progress through the story and all that, you get to the Railjack. Again, mid to late. You get to the Veil Proxima. These skirmishes are the best places to go. Nisu, Flexa, H2, and R9. And the reason why they are the best places for these Endo farms is because they drop I get about 1,000 Endo I do like 3 runs, and I get like about 1,500 Endo, so 1,500 Endo. That, or I can get a chance of getting a form of blueprint, a relic, any kind of armament for my Railjack, anything that will be useful to me in the long run. This is where that will be. That is the Veil Proxima. Now, reverse back to some early game farms. Now, if you don't feel like doing the Cetus bounties for early game, let's talk about the excavations. You can do excavation on Everest and excavation on Kilkin for early game. The reason being is because those two, the excavators have a high drop chance of Endo for just excavating Endo, and just like about 100 Endo or 50 to 100 Endo each excavator. And if you're doing it with a bunch of buddies of yours, you can easily do that. But then at the end of the day, why would you do all those when you can just do the one bounty on the Necrolisk and get even more Endo from the bounty itself and from the excavator? And since it's endless, you can continuously go, and once it starts getting too hard, you can leave at any time. So those are the best Endo farms of right now. Stop farming Endo inefficiently, and if you have the time to farm Endo, do it. I highly recommend it. Those are the best places to farm Endo. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope this actually helped you at all. And if it did, leave a like, leave a comment if you have any questions. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.